There are two versions of you. One that quits. One that builds empires. One that blames the market. One that studies the market. One that says, life is unfair. One that says, watch me. The difference between a weak mindset and a strong mindset is not talent. It's not intelligence. It's not luck. It's identity. And today, we're going to break this down scientifically, psychologically, and practically, so you can decide who you are becoming. If you're serious about upgrading your mind, subscribe and turn on the bell. Because we don't build average lives here. We build empires. What is a weak mindset? A weak mindset is not about being stupid. It's about being reactive. It's when your emotions control your actions. It's when comfort is more important than growth. It's when short-term pleasure wins over long-term power. Let me give you a real example. Two traders lose $500 in the market. Trader A says, "The market is manipulated. This is a scam. I'm unlucky." Trader B says, "Interesting. What did I miss? Did I break my rules? Was my risk too high?" Same loss. Different mindset. Different future. A weak mindset personalizes failure. A strong mindset analyzes failure. Science break. Fixed versus growth mindset. Psychologist Carol Dweck's research on growth mindset showed that people who believe abilities are fixed avoid challenges. They fear looking incompetent. But people who believe skills can be developed actually grow faster. When students were told intelligence can grow, their performance improved dramatically. Why? Because belief changes behavior. A weak mindset says, if I fail, I am a failure. A strong mindset says, if I fail, I found feedback. The biology of weakness. This isn't just motivational talk. Your brain is wired for survival, not success. The amygdala, the fear center, activates when you face uncertainty. Trading, business, posting videos, investing, public speaking. Your brain screams, danger! A weak mindset obeys that signal. A strong mindset overrides it. Neuroscience shows that repeated exposure to discomfort strengthens neural pathways related to resilience. This is called neuroplasticity. You literally build mental muscle through stress, just like physical muscle grows under resistance. Weak mindset avoids resistance. Strong mindset trains under it. Story. The gym analogy. Imagine someone goes to the gym once. They lift heavy weights. It hurts. They feel sore. They say, "This isn't for me." That's weak mindset. Another person feels the same pain, but they say, "This pain means growth." 6 months later, two completely different bodies. Now replace gym with trading, business, investing, learning English, quitting alcohol, waking up early. The principle is identical. Weak mindset thinking patterns. Let's break it down clearly. Weak mindset. Blames circumstances. Avoids responsibility. Needs motivation constantly. Acts based on emotion. Quits when results are slow. Seeks validation. Avoids discomfort. Focuses on fairness. Strong mindset. Owns outcomes. Takes responsibility. Relies on discipline. Acts based on standards. Stays consistent. Self-validates. Seeks discomfort. Focuses on improvement. One wants comfort. The other wants power. Delayed gratification. The famous Stanford marshmallow experiment showed that children who delayed gratification had better life outcomes years later, academically and financially. Why? Because self-control predicts success more than IQ. Weak mindset says, "I want reward now." Strong mindset says, "I'll build for later." Look at trading. Weak mindset overtrades for dopamine. Strong mindset waits for high probability setups. Patience is power. Identity shift. Here's the uncomfortable truth. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your identity. If you identify as, I'm bad with money, you'll sabotage wealth. If you identify as, I'm disciplined, your behavior aligns automatically. Strong mindset is built on identity-level decisions. Not, I'll try, but I don't quit. Not, I hope this works, but I adapt until it works. This is why some people escape poverty while others stay stuck for decades. Identity. Two brothers grow up with an alcoholic father. One becomes an addict. When asked why, he says, my father was an alcoholic. The other becomes successful and disciplined. When asked why, he says, my father was an alcoholic. Same environment, different interpretation. Weak mindset uses past as excuse. Strong mindset uses past as fuel. Emotional control. Research in emotional regulation shows that people who can label their emotions reduce amygdala activity. In simple words, when you say, I feel fear, instead of, I am afraid, you create psychological distance. Strong mindset separates identity from emotion. Weak mindset fuses with emotion. That's why weak mindset panics in red candles. Strong mindset executes the plan. Why most people stay weak? Because weak mindset is easier. Scrolling is easier than studying. Complaining is easier than improving. Blaming is easier than adapting. But easy today becomes hard tomorrow. Hard today becomes easy tomorrow. Discipline feels heavy at first. Regret feels heavy forever. High impact section. Trader. Example. Let's make this real for traders. Weak mindset trader. Risks 20% on one trade. Moves stop loss. Doubles down on losses. FOMO enters late. Revenge trade. Strong mindset trader. Risks 1 to 2%. Follows system. Accepts loss calmly. Journals trades. Waits for confirmation. 1 builds equity. 1 builds trauma. The market doesn't destroy weak traders. Their mindset does. Stress adaptation. Studies on stress exposure show that controlled stress builds resilience, but avoidance increases anxiety. This is why avoiding challenges makes them scarier. Strong mindset seeks controlled stress, cold showers, hard workouts, difficult conversations, market volatility. Weak mindset seeks safety, but safety kills growth. How to build a strong mindset. Let's get practical. 1. Radical responsibility. Stop blaming. Even if it's not your fault, it's your responsibility. Power begins where excuses end. 2. Controlled discomfort. Daily. Do one hard thing every day. Wake up earlier. Hold a plank longer. Study when tired. Wait instead of impulse trading. Discomfort becomes normal. 3. Build rules, not moods. Strong mindset follows systems. Create. Trading rules. Morning routine. Workout schedule. Content schedule. Systems reduce emotional decisions. 4. Track proof. Write daily wins. Small discipline builds self-trust. Self-trust builds power. 5. Upgrade language. Weak language. I can't. It's hard. Maybe. Strong language. I'll learn. I'll adapt. I'll execute. Your brain listens to your words. Final story. The turning point. There's a moment in every man's life when he realizes nobody is coming. No rescue. No miracle. No lucky break. That moment hurts, but it's powerful. Because that's when weak mindset dies. And strong mindset is born. The day you stop waiting is the day you start building. Weak mindset asks, why is this happening to me? Strong mindset asks, how can I use this? Weak mindset looks for comfort. Strong mindset builds capacity. Weak mindset wants motivation. Strong mindset creates discipline. And here's the truth. You already know which version of you wins. The only question is, which one are you feeding daily? If this hit you, subscribe. Turn on the bell. Because we are not here to survive. We are here to build empires. Fuel your mind. Build your empire.